What's up guys, welcome back to Coded Complex. Today we are going to be seeing how to navigate through the VS Code we installed in our phone. So we are going to start by clicking the three bars we are seeing by the top left corner. Click on it and your folders will appear. That's if you have any folder. Alright, the folders in your phone will appear, and inside of these folders we have files saved. So let me open this folder. You can see the list of files I have here. You can also create a folder inside of a folder, of course. So you can see the list of files you have here. If you have saved any work before, you can just go ahead and open it and you will see your work and then how it looks. If you want to edit it, you can edit it. If you want to view it on the browser, you can view your work. Alright, so having seen that, let's go ahead and see how to create a folder and a file. Now we can create a folder by clicking on this plus icon here. Now this will pop up and we'll type in the name of the file or folder we want to create. Let's say we want to create food.html. Alright, so if we are going to create a folder, all we need to do is just to click on this box here and click on create. We'll be creating a folder. But if we want to create a file, we don't need to check this box. Alright, then we'll just click on create and a file is created. Now we can now type our code here. We can do anything we want to do here without any hindrance. Alright, so and yeah, this is what we have. So let's view it on our browser. That appears right. So we have succeeded in creating a file and a folder. Now if your VS Code doesn't save your work automatically, you click on this save icon here and your work is saved. Okay, another way of creating a folder is by clicking on this folder icon here. You see new, you click on new if you want to create a new folder. Otherwise, you want to save your work or you want to open an existing folder already and all of that. So having seen that, we can close our open files by tapping the close icon in front of each of them, and the VS Code will ask you if you really want to close it, and you go ahead and close. Okay, so let me close this home.html. I'll just click here and it will close. I'll click here, it will close because I've given it access to close without asking me. Alright, so this is how I go ahead to close files. And if you want to open any file, just click on the folder icon here, open. Your folders will appear and you go ahead to the folder and open the one you want to open. For closing, just tap the close button and it will close. So we can see an icon looking like a pencil here. Let's open it and see. Just tap on it. You can see copy, cut, paste, select all. We all know what these things are. If you have a code that you want to copy or you want to duplicate, simply use the copy and paste or cut and paste. You want to select all, just click on select all and everything is selected. You can go to anywhere and paste it. Alright, if you want to select a particular line, you have to highlight that line and then select line. See that the line is selected. Okay, if you want to cut, you can cut. If you want to duplicate line, see the line has been duplicated. If you want to delete it, you can delete the line. Alright, and the duplicate still remains. Now we can see this undo arrow. We can click on it to redo the last thing we just did, which is we deleted a line of code. We'll bring it by clicking on this arrow, and it will come back. If we want to go back again, we'll click on the forward arrow and it will go back. Okay, let's click on the three dots by the top right corner. Yeah, that is where we have our search, our tools, right? So we'll check for errors in our code. If there is an error, it will tell you that there is an error. If there is not, it will still tell you. And we can also go to settings and make some changes to our VS Code. So let's see. If you go to application, this is where you change your skin color, your full screen. If you want your editor to be showing full screen, you check this, click here and it will be showing full screen, but I prefer it the way it is, so I'm going to uncheck it. Alright, so from these themes, if you want to change the color of your scheme, just click on it and then select any one of your choice. As you can see, I'm using the first one, but I can decide to change it to this. I'll just click on select. If I go back to my code, you will see that it's looking like this. Alright, so we can also do the editor. Now the text size of your editor, you can increase and reduce it. Right, I'm going to increase it, so when we go to the browser, you see how big it will be looking. Yeah, other things we can set here is the word wrap, code completion. The code completion, if you are typing a code, it will suggest the completion of the code for you. Error highlight, if you made an error, it will be highlighted. Pinch to zoom and all of that. So this is how we can set our editor, our code style. You can choose auto indent, the editor indents by itself, auto close bracket. If you open a bracket, it will open and close. The open and close bracket will appear instead of the opening just appearing, and when you are done, you have to close it by yourself. But if you check this box, the editor opens a bracket for you and still close it. Alright, auto close quotation mark and all of that. So this is the tab width, the level of indent you want to use. You set it here. So let's look at files, how files are handled. If you do this, you'll be using the encoding character already saved. Now we all know that by default the HTML5 uses UTF-8 as its default character set, so that is why we have it here as the default. We can decide to choose any other one, but I'm going to leave it at this, right? And line break, file explorer, all these are things we can do with our VS Code. Of course, you can see that the size of my code are big because I increased it in the setting. So this is how we navigate through the VS Code. It's very simple. Make out time to go through it and then do the necessary things you need to do and understand it very well. Most of our classes, most of our practices and practicals are going to be with the phone, so it's advisable you understand how to navigate through them very well. So thank you for having me today. I will see you guys in our next class, but before then, Peace out.